Hey guys, have you ever wondered why your check engine light keeps coming on every time you start your car? That little light might seem harmless, but it's actually your car trying to tell you something serious is going on. Today, I'm going to reveal the 5 most common faults that trigger the check engine light. Bad ignition coil. A bad ignition coil will trigger your check engine light because your engine isn't getting the spark it needs. No spark or weak spark means that cylinder isn't firing. The ECU instantly notices the engine shaking, fuel not burning and power dropping, and boom, it throws a misfire code. Once one cylinder misfires, the whole engine performance drops, and the check engine light comes on to warn you. Click subscribe button if you want more videos that actually make car repairs easier. Another thing that can trigger your check engine light is a loose or untightened fuel cap. The fuel cap seals the fuel tank and keeps pressure inside the evaporative emission system, also called the EVAP system. When the cap is not properly tightened, or the rubber seal on it is cracked or worn out, fuel vapors escape into the atmosphere. The vehicle's computer detects this vapor leak and stores a diagnostic trouble code, usually something like P0455 for a large leak, or P0456 for a small leak. Once that happens, the check engine light will turn on to alert the driver. To fix this, simply remove the cap, check the rubber seal for any cracks, then tighten it properly until you hear 2 or 3 clicks. After that, drive for a few trips, and the check engine light may clear on its own if the system no longer detects a leak. If the light stays on, then the cap might be damaged, or there could be another leak somewhere in the EVAP system that needs diagnosis. The air mass sensor. Another reason it can also pop up is faulty air mass, known as MAF sensor. That sensor is the one that helps your engine know how much air is entering so it can mix it properly with fuel. When that sensor starts giving wrong information, boom, your check engine light comes up. What can make the air mass sensor trigger check engine light? 1. Dirty or blocked sensor. Over time, dust, oil, or dirt from the air filter can coat the MAF sensor wire. When that happens, it can't read the airflow correctly. The ECU gets confused, and the check engine light comes on. 2. Electrical problems, wiring or plug issue. Sometimes the wiring to the MAF sensor gets weak, broken, or even shorted. Once the signal doesn't reach the ECU properly, check engine again. 3. Faulty sensor itself. The sensor might just be bad internally. Even if you clean or reconnect it, it won't send accurate signals. That will definitely trigger check engine light until it's replaced. Another thing that can trigger the check engine light is a bad oxygen sensor, also called the O2 sensor. It monitors how much oxygen is in the exhaust. When it goes bad, it sends the wrong signal to the engine computer, making the system think the fuel mixture is too rich or too lean. That wrong information forces the computer to adjust fuel the wrong way, which confuses the engine and triggers the check engine light. Common causes include a worn-out sensor, carbon buildup, broken wiring, or exhaust leaks near the sensor. When that happens, you might notice poor fuel economy, rough idle, or a strong fuel smell, and that check engine light will stay on until the fault is fixed.